So you took your Owala lid apart to clean it, and now it's in a bunch of pieces and you don't know how to put it back together. Or maybe it fell and it busted into a million pieces and you still don't know how to reassemble it or put it back together. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to get your Owala lid all back together and functioning properly. And the only tool that you're going to need is a pair of needle nose pliers. And I prefer one that has kind of a curved tip to it. So let's get right into putting your Owala lid back together. All right, the first thing we're going to do is put the button back on. Now this spring, if your cap fell and everything kind of fell apart, then you might be missing this spring. So you can purchase these springs on Amazon. I do have a link in the description below, but if you are missing the spring, you're going to need to get a replacement spring, and then you can put that on there. Then the next step, you're going to line that little cross thing up with this little cross thing, and you're going to just line it up a little bit and push. And so make sure it pushes in, because if it's not lined up properly, then this might be stuck this way or something like that. So you want to make sure it presses and the spring is working. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put this latch on. So you can see this little divot here. That is going to become important in just a minute, and we will put that just right there. Then the next thing is you want to make sure this goes in here. Again, if you don't have this piece, your bottle will leak. So you want to make sure this piece is in here. And here's another problem that can happen. If you're putting this in and let's say the this spring part is on top of the thing, so you can see like that. If that is like that, you don't want it like that. You want to make sure that the spring goes all the way underneath that and just like that. So now that that is in, we've got these spring, legs, and we're going to take our curved pliers and you can see a little hole right here, right? So now we're just going to stick this in the little hole. You can see that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So this is the harder one to get in. I'm going to line it up with the hole and push it down into place. So now that should be working properly. And then the last part is make sure this ring gets back into here, because again, if this is not in place, your lid will leak. And there you go.